After 4 months of building my go-kart, we are finally going to Whilton Mill to test it for the very first time. So, we're finally here. This is my second time coming to this track, so I kind of know the track, but there's still a lot to learn. So, first session, here we go. As I come out of the pits, I can instantly tell there is no grip, because we got cold tyres and it's -1 degree, so we got no grip at all. Annoyingly, as you can see, the GoPro is slightly tilted down, and when I brake for the next corner, it just completely flops. So let's go to the second session. So, we just finished the first session. It is extremely slippery out there. We just did a bit of maintenance on the kart, and we are about to go out on the next session. So, second session, here we go. It's gone up 1 degree since the last session, so there might be a bit more grip, but probably not much. So I'm just trying to warm up the tyres, but when it's this slippery, it's really hard. And on some of the corners, I think there's just like a little layer of ice on it, so there's just absolutely no grip. So here we go to Christmas corner. With the uphill braking, you can brake really late, but when it's this slippery, you just can't. There's no grip to brake or turn or anything. Let's fast forward to the second lap where I have slightly more grip. Okay, first lap of the session. It's still extremely icy, so there's like no corners flat. Here, I'm still lifting a lot, trying to slow down the kart so it doesn't go just straight. There's a bit of ice on the track, so there's just no grip. I did actually hit flat out on this. Once kind of surprising considering how little grip there is. On the exit of this corner, I hit the curb just slightly and it really unsettles the kart. Here we go into the boot, which is this section of the track. As we go on to the new section of the track, I get so much more grip, and as soon as I get off the new section, it just slips around like crazy. Let's fast forward to my best lap of the session, which is a 1 minute 18, nearly 20 seconds faster than my last session. As I come out of the last corner, we go into the best lap of the session. As you can see, I take a much more optimal racing line through most of the corners. Here we go up into Christmas corner, where I'm still braking on the inside. There was just slightly more grip there. I'm sliding around a lot more. On the exit this time, I did not hit the curb, and I think that's slightly quicker. I'm actually braking really early on all these corners, so that's definitely something I improved on in the next session. That was the best lap of the session. This lap is just full yellow flags, so let's skip straight to the pits. We just finished session 2. The kart feels insane. Like, there's double the grip out there. I got 10 seconds off my lap time, so way quicker. And and we're just fitting a 82 sprocket because we had a 76 on, so we should be quicker. Session 3. This session is where I started to get quicker, actually got some decent laps in. The grip, like, tripled. So much more grip now. Here we go into lap 1. This is the first lap of the session. You can instantly see how much more confident I was with the throttle on the T1 and T2. It's still extremely slippery out there, as you can see. I get a lot of rotation on entry there. So here, I think I was just a bit too violent on the throttle and I kind of just spun it. Maybe had a bit too much entry speed. So that just happened. This is my third session, and we got 10 seconds quicker than our last session, which is insane. There's just so much more grip out there. All the ice is gone, there's no more water out there, it's more grippy. And GoPro mount fell off. GoPro fell off. It's so annoying. It was like the second lap as well, so I just lost all the footage, I guess. It's kind of annoying. But I did my best lap, what was a 108. Well, I think it's pretty good considering these are 4 strokes. Unfortunately, as I drove out of the pits for session 4, the GoPro decided to turn off. Then a couple laps later, it fell off the cart and we didn't get it back to the end of the day, so we don't have any footage for session 4 or 5. Only 11.3% of you are subscribed, so please consider subscribing. These videos take a very long time to make and it helps out a lot. Okay then, that was a very successful trip at the track. Luckily, nothing went wrong at all. The only thing is the stickers are peeling off. That's a pretty easy fix. Then on the 1st of February, we're going to Fullbeck for the second test day of the kart. So I'll see you then.